Okay, in this video, what I'm going to do is show you how to access your cPanel and to set up an account on there. As far as if you've already taken a URL, a web name, and you pointed it to your DNS server. That's in another video, how to point it in your DNS server. This is the step that you can take either before or after pointing the DNS server. Preferably you want to do this before pointing to the DNS server, but either way it's just fine. Now the first thing you'll want to do is you'll see up at the top of the screen, you'll want to type in the URL to your account. Okay, in this case it's backtospine.com. And notice what I have in here, it's 2082. You can either type in backtospine.com :2082, or in many cases you can just do cpanel, which will get you to the same screen as you see right here. And then you'll want to type in your username and you want to type in your password, and then you click the login button. And now this will take you to your cPanel. Okay, now we're sitting here at the cPanel. I'm also going to show you in a little bit later on in the video how to add on another domain name when you're in here. But in this particular one, we're already logged in here. Let me just go ahead and save this information for the cPanel. I'm using a program called RoboForm, which saves all of your passwords, which is real convenient. Okay, now we're at the cPanel. Now what you want to do is you want to scroll down, because on this particular case I'm going to be installing WordPress. Okay. Now you'll see in here where it says software services, you'll normally see Fantastico. That's one way, and some servers they don't have it. They might have it where you have to install the WordPress script. In this case, I always prefer to use Fantastico. So I mean, it's just a personal preference. Both of them will do it. So I'm going to click on Fantastico, as you see right here, and it'll open up another screen. Okay, and then you'll see on here, then you'll scroll down, you'll click on WordPress. Okay, and then you'll click on, you notice that there's currently no installations of WordPress in here. So you'll click on New Installation. Okay, and it tells you here you can select if you've got more than one domain on it, it'll show one. Right now we've only got one domain. In the next video, or later on in this video rather, we'll show how to do it with another domain. Okay, so right here you put in with the administrator. Do not put admin. Okay, that's one way that you can get hacked, because a lot of hackers look for that type of thing. So you might want to change something and put it something unique to you. Okay, in this case I'm just going to use my name that I use in there for whenever I try. And then you want to put in a password that you can remember. Okay, as you see, it'll show up right there. Let's see. And then you want to put in a nickname. Okay, let's see. You want to put in a password, and you want to put in a nickname. Nickname meaning whatever the administrator name is, whatever you want to call yourself. Again, you know, username or something else that they're familiar with. And then right here is where you want to put in an administrator password. I'm just going to go ahead on and use the default one in here, so that right there, I'm not going to change it. And then right here for the site name, you can put in whatever the site is or leave whatever's there. And then the description, you might type in what the description about. And then once you've done that, you want to click in the install WordPress. Okay, and then you'll get up to this one, this screen right here, and you'll click in here, finish installation. And it'll tell you that you're gone here. Now this one's been pointed to the DNS server. If it's been done properly, when I click on this link, a WordPress window will come up. Now also too, what you can put in here, if you want to get your login information that you sent, you might want to type in a email address right there and click send email, pass email, and that'll give you all the information. Okay? But what we'll do is we'll click on this, and let's see if it's been pointed correctly. And it has been, because otherwise you wouldn't get this screen. And you type in your username, that's the one you just created, and you type in the password. Choose if you want to remember, that's up to you. And a lot of times you'll get this, you know you're in WordPress. I generally always update it because it's evidently WordPress 3.6. So you click on there, update it. And you'll see on here where it has the update button. You click on that to see if there's any other ones. It's obviously, evidently there's some more updates. So we'll click on that update here, go to the dashboard and slide over. And we'll go here, click on it, Ascomet. And let's go over here one more time. And click on default, update these two themes here. These are the ones that come default with WordPress. And there you have it. This is how you install WordPress onto going from your cPanel and installing it. Okay. And as we visit the site, you'll see, obviously, there it is right there, that first default plugin, the sample page, but nothing's been done on the site, obviously. Now you have it. Now I'm going to go ahead and close this out, and we're going to go back to the cPanel. Okay, remember how we wanted to access the cPanel. And I'm just going to type in cPanel or the 2802. You can do that as well. Okay, and it came up right here. You type in whatever your username is, and generally your username is going to be 8 characters. Whatever you would have gotten that from your ISP, and you type in your password. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Now in this particular account, it has unlimited domains. Now there's another domain that we want to add to this, and maybe set WordPress up on it. So I'm going to go down to where it says add on domains. See domains, and you click add on domains. This is when you've got another URL. Okay, and this is the domain. I copied and pasted it. It's cafesandmore.com, and notice it gives you default username. Okay, and it shows you the root directory document, and you want to type in a password. Again, this is a password, something that you can remember. Okay, and also you can use the password generator as well. See, if you click on here, password generator, it'll generate something randomly for you, and you can use that. Okay, and it'll tell you whether it's a weak password or not, and you'll click on add domain. As you see right there, it added domain. You click on the go back button here. Actually, you click on the home. You'll see where it added a domain right there. Okay, and you click on the home button. Now what we want to do is we want to install WordPress on that particular site. And again, this domain has already been pointed to the DNS server. Now if you happen to be installing a subdomain, okay, that's a little different. You don't have to point the DNS server. You just have to go in here and click on subdomains, as you see right there, and then you just type in whatever subdomain you want. Let's just say we wanted to type in, I'm just going to say sample for that, and it's back to notice it says back to spine, but I can click on here and notice there's a couple of different ones. Maybe I wanted to do on cafe and more. Whenever you see like the cafes back to spine, you don't use that one. You use either this one or that one. Okay, let's say I wanted to do it on the cafes and more. Just create it on there, and then you click create, and it'll create your subdomain. That's if you're doing a subdomain. But going back to what I was saying, you want to add WordPress onto the new URL you just put on. So you go to Fantastical again, and you click on the WordPress. And notice that it shows right here that you've already got a current installation. Okay? Now, since you're installing it on a new domain, you want to click New Installation, and your list will pop up. And you want to select like the Cafes and More. That's the one we just added to, Cafes and More. And you leave this blank, Install Directory, and again you put in your administrator name and your password and your nickname. And you can add a default email. Generally, it's a good rule of thumb. I like to use one email to have everything come in, kind of like a catch-all. So you can, you decide whatever you want to use as far as that. And then you want to change the site. This one's Cafes and More. And whatever it might be about. And again, all of this stuff you can change at a later date. And you click Install the WordPress. Now this one was pointed to the DNS server as well. So what we'll do is click the Finish Installation and see if this has been done properly. So I click on this link. Evidently this one's hasn't been pointed. Okay, so it's not showing up. Or if you just pointed it, this one was probably just done. So you have to wait for it. Usually it can be 24 to 48 hours, but most of the time it's a lot sooner. So evidently this one hasn't been pointed, or it's still waiting for it, so we can't actually install. So we can't actually log into it. But believe it or not, WordPress is actually installed on it, but because it hasn't been pointed properly, we can't do that. And there you have it.